Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome back. Here we are, another exciting trip through Kerzoven, building our peaceful little village, our little farm town, if you will. Got plenty of random root vegetables going on, plenty of wheat going through. So we're heading into our kind of end off of year 3, right? It's about to be fall, as you can see. Still doing the times 50. I just want to crank through and just see how they kind of tend to operate. But we're pushing for that copper and bronze forge, and then hopefully getting some bronze tools. I'm thinking the tools probably come as a product once you have the forge, so we'll just wait and see. We'll let things play out. I went ahead and set it as a top priority. Unfortunately, we are still getting lots of complaints here. Needs a drink. Alright, so we can get the tap house. We can do that. Faith. Okay, shrine we can't do. We're bound by that. Clothing. I mean, I can make another one of these, maybe? Let's try that. Let's see if maybe that is what's needed. Let's get another... Oh, shit, what is it? Let's... Here we go. Let's put it... Maybe let's put it right here by the well? Or right here by this little village. Let's see, what would it look like here? No. So this was a house. Yeah, I should put it there for now. So we'll get that built up. Maybe that'll help expedite the clothing aspect, because that seems to be something that keeps popping up. People want the clothing. The bathing and all that, I can't really do anything. The drinking, though, we got the tap house. So let's boost that up. Looks like we just need more. Rough rags seem to be the make or break. Oh, okay, hey, the forge just popped. Okay, and then bronze tools. So let's pop that up. Okay, so now the big thing it said for the bronze, we'll go ahead and pause it real quick, is going to the other areas. So this one has 3 iron ore. We have 2 tin. They have copper. So tin and I believe copper is how you make bronze. So let's shift over here. Ooh, okay. Okay, what is this? What are these? Who are these peoples? Desert dwellers. Alright. So let's look on the map here. Ooh, what is this? That is copper mine. Alright, so there's a copper mine. Oh, whoa, shit. Looks like we got one here and... Oh, right there. Okay. So, what can we build here? Anything? How do we go about... Faction... Doesn't say anything about building. Bigger panels if you need a better explanation. Doesn't really seem to let us do anything here. We've got a great bit going for them, that's for sure. What in use. What in use there. I'm curious, what then do we need to do to make stuff happen? Is there a way we can build here, or... Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Let's go back to the map. Okay, so tablelands. Oh, right of way. Allow us to travel through their territories to reach distant places. So it looks like we can set up in other areas. I guess we'll just go ahead and get that started. See what happens. In the meantime, let's get back to us. We're in the hills. Alright. We'll see what happens. Okay, agreement was signed right away. Collaboration. We agree to work together and help each other out. Not yet implemented. Requires right of way. Requires club. Okay, so we have to build up to settling rights. Okay, so we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. We're figuring this out. This works, right? Alright, collaboration. Sweet. So now, ask if they want to join your faction. Or requires... Okay, so settling rights. Let's ask on that. Let's see what happens there. Right, because the big thing we're going to need for the next step is going to be copper. So let's definitely see if we can get that moving along. 12%. Okay, so that one's going to take a little bit longer. Hey, I do like seeing that our food is up over 1. We always have at least an extra day's worth of food on backup. That's good. Now we're heading into autumn. Plenty of extra food. Yes, I'm seeing all the warnings down here. Don't you guys worry. Man, look at all that. Awesome. So hopefully it'll get locked up here pretty soon. Oh wow, it's going real slow. Let's go ahead and turn that one off. Right. Sorry, lake people. You're not really a priority right now. Oh, and they built the road. Nice. See, they are listening. They do care. Such good peoples. Alright. Well, we got plenty of stuff coming in here now. Pop in each of those. Same thing over here. So we should be getting plenty of extra rags and stuff now. Oh yeah, we got the tap house built. Sweet. There we go. Let's get all that going. Water, milk, fruits, grains. We all know what those things add up to. Little drinky on the side. Excellent. Excellent. Man, look at the people just zooming through their lives. So, I mean, I definitely will believe that there's probably a lot more that could be done. A lot more intricacies that we could dive into. But as far as just kind of pushing through, seeing what all there is to see, you know, that's kind of what the aim was for this little series. I just wanted to, you know, kind of know what we couldn't do. Figure it out. See everything that has to offer. Because one thing I can say for sure with playing a lot of these kinds of games is you have to understand the steps of how you get up to maybe a certain technology or certain, you know, just social structure or whatever. And so understanding, speeding through like this, knowing, okay, I can't do this until I do this, or until I do that, or until these other things are done, or until this is done. Knowing those connections. So then that way, then when I do come in for a serious play, I can see everything laid out and say, okay, these are the chains we have to follow. This is the way we have to go about these things. So let's go ahead and start planning for it. Start making those steps. So when all those things go down, boom, we're on top of it. Like, you know, an obvious thing for me was population growth. Obviously, people are going to want to come in. People are going to have babies. Whatever the game, the creators decide to do as far as how the population grows. Ultimately, no matter what, with all of these games, population's going to grow. So one of the very first things I started doing was, hey, let's build some extra houses. That way, when that happens, whenever it decides to happen, however the game decides to do the mechanic of it, we have the space. And that's exactly what we did. And we've always stayed extra. I would rather have, just like this right now, we have 7 extra. Boom, look, we can just easily accept the next person. Get them right into it. Have plenty of jobs. Have plenty of food. You know, we have a little bit over a day's worth of food on standby. Not to mention whatever we're actively producing. And that's what it is. That's the name of the game. with any of these types, not just Circle of Kerzoven specifically, but any of these kinds of games. You know, it's understanding the mechanics, understanding how to stay a step ahead, good city management. Because then once you get all that down, that's where you can start getting creative, and that's where you can start challenging yourself and coming up with weird scenarios. Which those of you that follow me know that I come up with a lot of crazy things to do with going medieval. That game offers a little bit more flexibility on an individual scale. It's not as macro as this game is. No shame though, I do love coming to a macro game like this every once in a while. I have a couple others on my wish list that when the time comes, we'll get to them. But this one definitely does a very unique relationship between the settlers and the animals and how the environment adapts. And so that is one thing that I am really happy about. There are definitely a few things I do want to still test out. One of them being this. Impound water during dry periods would allow to pass during floods. So it's like a filter of sorts, I'm thinking, maybe? I don't know. Right? Like, do we want to put it there? And keep this stocked? Right? Do we want the... We want the lake to not, you know, bleed off. Because you think, obviously, gravity, it's going to want to go down and come out here if you have a dry period, and then eventually the lake will dry up. Yeah, and you're always going to hold some kind of water. So that's kind of cool. So as water flowed, you're always going to maintain a certain level of water here. So you're always going to have fish, right? And that's going to be our fishing area. At least that's how logically that kind of plays out for me. Which means that in a period of, you know, dryness, so to speak, this riverbed right here could dry up. Well, this river is what directly feeds into this lake. So yeah, eventually this lake could dry, but not necessarily because you got it being fed from other directions. The main thing is that this lake right here will stay full, keeping the fish, because that's the main thing that we use it for, right? Is we're fishers. Fishers of men. Alright, bathing, and I want to talk to friends and family. I mean, we got plenty of social areas. Right, we got the tap house, we got the market, we got the bonfire. Alright, let's check and see now that we're in winter. We're at 75%. Alright, so we're booking with settling rights. We'll find a nice little place where we can drop a few people, start a mine. You know, a little mini mine and mini farm. Just get the basics. So that should be fun. We'll start our expansion. I'm hoping to kind of see all that we can see with this episode. Have this be our last episode. Just a quick little, you know, four episode beta series. Get a feel for the game. Oops, something just popped and disappeared. Ah, all of our nasty dirts. We're getting a good excess of equipment now that we have that second station. Honestly, probably should have done that way earlier. Way earlier. But hey, sometimes I don't pay attention to that stuff. Sometimes I see people's needs and I naturally just want to blow them off. I don't know, maybe that's just who I am in real life, reflecting into the game. Going, you don't need stuff. Shut up. Like, come on, we're not gonna get soda. We have soda at home. Man, they're just booking. The damn rabbits always stealing from our well. Can't be mad though, cute little buddies. Alright, what do we got going on here? They can't cut down trees because there are none. That's fair. That's when you come up here to these stations where they got plenty of trees. That's why I increased the number of trees being planted out in this area as well. Yep. Okay. 86%. Alright, we're getting there. So we can get down on the ground level. Get a little view. Look at that. Isn't that just the best shot right there? The music definitely helps as well. You know, a lot of these games I'm finding, you know, they're taking off of kind of the hint that the trend that I like to think that Minecraft started, where just because you have just a simple kind of straightforward game, a sandbox type game, management game, you know, survival, whatever, doesn't mean that you need to lack in the music department. You can get just some good, peaceful, memorable music, something catchy, something, you know, where when people hear it, they're just going to go, oh, you know, there's definitely certain music or tones or whatever that we hear and we instantly are just like, oh, Minecraft, or oh, that's Skyrim, or oh, that's Fallout, or oh, that's, you know, Kingdom Hearts, or oh, that takes me back to playing Super Smash on my N64, or oh, GoldenEye on my N64. Like, you just hear those musics, you know, the tones and just the way that they are for the games. And that's one thing I do greatly appreciate with this game, is the soundtrack is diverse but yet still connected. You definitely feel like you're there, you're in it. That's one thing I can say with playing Going Medieval, is like, yeah, it's got great music, and so much so that I bought the soundtrack. But one of my biggest pet peeves in the game is that you'll get these just long periods of silence, where maybe the next track hasn't transitioned fully yet. Excuse me. But you know what? You can't win them all. So let's check out, now that we have settling rights, let's go see what we can do about the table ends. Alright, so we got the mines here and here, next to this little oasis. What is this? There's a gold? I saw it. Where is it? Up here? Am I missing something? Right, you guys see that? There's a gold dot right there. Is it this? It's a European hare. Oh, this. Oh, burrow. Okay. So we got the only other mine is right here. Kind of off from this little chute of oasis. Right, I don't want to be completely on top of their little thing. You know, I feel like that would maybe create some tension. Oh, speaking of memorable music, this right here, this would be the music that I think that if you heard, you would just be like, oh, Circle of Kerzoven. Right? Just feel the vibes. Maybe right here is where we go. So definitely gonna need a forest stump. Start collecting palms, it looks like. Yeah, my only thing... So that we got the path here. Alright, so we got the path. Here's the mine. So that we would put the village over here somewhere. So we have the mine, this path. Because we'll have to have another path that comes here to get up to the lumber area. This would be the most efficient spot to put the lumber, right? So it's 30, 27 palms. I mean, I guess you'll just go here. Just throw that in. Well, no, never mind. Alright, because we're going to want the road to just go straight down. Because, okay, here we go. We can connect to them by just going straight across. Like that. And that'll connect us up to them. Much easier. Okay, so we'll have that road to connect to them. And you know what? Let's connect this one. That way we have an inn for the area. Okay, so then here. I mean, maybe we can always plant more trees. I'm hoping that's a way to go, right? We can always throw in some more palms. Throw them around the river. Something like that. That should definitely help. Okay, so we'll get that. The other big thing that we're going to need... Okay, that's for collecting stone. Okay, so here's the smelt. This is what we'll need for here. Alright, there. And we'll put the road. I'm sure across like that. Okay. Gathering shack. We got lumber, stone, fishing. I mean, this is all hella extra stuff. We definitely need... Yeah, we need houses. Okay, can we put... Well, do we want to worry about a community center just yet? I don't know. Let's just get some huts in. Right? Need a few of these in. There. Is it going to bring people in this way, or how does that work? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to go about this. Because the other big thing we're going to need is, yeah, a farm. So laying down some wheat fields. That, maybe? This should work, right? Nice little town. Still have no idea how we're gonna get people here. So let's switch back to the hills. Dead of winter here. So now how do we go... Yo, bro is just not happy. Ooh, yeah. Lots of... Oh, have our first baby. Little thing just popped up. We had a baby. We gave birth. So that is a mechanic in this game. That's awesome. So cool. Alright. Population. I want to pursue my faith. Alright, let's pick this person. Overview. Is there a way we can, like, send them? Escort the target from a fenced area to freedom. The animals must be enclosed. Use the barn to capture animals automatically. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look into how we get people to move. I'll have to figure that one out. Oh. That was weird. I, like, didn't want to exit. Okay, well, while we still figure that out... So that's essentially what I would think you would do, right? So you would come here. In this area, there are other factions here. Desert dwellers. Ask if they want to join your faction. Ooh. Sets up an agreement not to collect duties or fees. Let's try that. We do have another little village going on down here. Maybe them joining our faction will give me access to people. We'll see. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see on that one. We're definitely going to have to go towards the 10 also. We'll bring that to here. And then there, I'm assuming. Yo, they be cooking. Okay, we'll do that. And then it was the smelt thing, wasn't it? Was it this? No. Simple baker. Wow, I'm just failing. Here we go. Simple smelt. There we go. We should start getting 10 at least. Oh wow, they're just packing that thing up. Look at that. Just boop, 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 boop. Just filling it with materials. They're ready to go. They're like, yes sir, let's get some of those materials. Let's get some tin. Alright, awesome. They have to book it all down this. Wow. Good for them. I mean, that sucks to have to go all that distance. Ooh, our food is slipping again. Still not too bad. Not too shabby. How are we doing here? In progress. Okay. Guess there's not really much we can do about that other than wait. Okay, so this smelt is actually very poorly placed. Because we can't get shit from it. That's why I definitely can say it helps to to read the little things. Read the little, you know, paragraphs, little blurbs on stuff. Because then we would have clicked on it and seen that it tells us right there that it's used as a mine to gather and smelt. See, and so now that it's here, we're going to start getting tin, lead, and copper. Which obviously the big thing here is going to be tin. So let's prioritize tin. Then we should be good to go on that front. I love seeing those little bubbles. That means things are being produced. Economy is happening. Still don't know what's going on there. Requests. Oh, faction entry. Okay, so that's what they need. They need 1,000 fruit. Oh my oy. Now let's see. How do we produce fruit? Okay. You can get it from grass, from bushes, from garden beds. So we can lean into the bush part, lean into the grass and tree part. Alright, just start throwing bushes everywhere. We're gonna litter this whole area with bushes. Start filling all this in with bushes. I want hella fruit. Hella fruit. I want us to be the fruit people. Alright, we want them to come for miles to have our fruit. Sorry, wild wheat. You are no more. It's time for the fruit bearers. I think then another thing would be to get a gatherer's shack. Put it down, ooh, down here. Down here by the water side. Ooh, we got actual fruit trees that we can gather from. That could be fun. Okay, yeah, let's put it there. And get a little road coming in. Okay, okay. I'll come in here and start throwing down some more bushes. Try and fill in all the holes with bushes. Okay. We get another little gather station going on right there. And remove that little one for now, at least. Oh no! More sad people. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you with the bathing or with the religion. That is unfortunately blocked with the demo. Otherwise, I would have taken care of that in a heartbeat. No joke, I would have been all over that. Look at our sweet, beautiful town. Tons of bushes and wildlife and trees. We got a few fruit trees down here, which that's awesome. We're definitely just booking right on through. How are things coming here? 1%. 1%. We got 18 out of 1,000. It is nice to just stop for a moment, sit back, look at how things are going. Let me see. Can I see how much? Do I have any tin bars? Okay, I don't have any tin bars. Is it just not producing? Alright, it's got an employee. $508. Alright, so he has gotten tin ore. It's just taking a minute to get going. Alright, that's fair. Mushroom circle. Let me see if I build a path. I'll just go straight up to mushroom circle. And then let's put maybe a gatherer's shack over here. That could work. Let's see what this whole mushroom circle thing is all about. This could definitely be a nice big open area up and around here for a village. Also, you could do some stone dwellers, building something up in here. Lots of potential, definitely. Definitely got potential. Oh, there we go. Turn all that stuff on. Lots more gathering. We're tapping into the mushroom circle. So that's definitely a good thing. Maybe, what is this? Stone, raw stone. Nice. Maybe that mushroom circle will help with some of the religious aspect? Question mark? I don't know, I feel like it would. Because it says you need pottery and then a bronze part, which once we get bronze up and going, we can make the bronze part. That's not a problem. But the pottery, unfortunately, is not available with this closed session. Alright, so we got a couple more stuff popping up and around here. How are we doing? Oh, 18%. See, now we're jamming. See, I started getting the fruit production up and running. Yeah, we got more than enough food. A little extra day's worth. So that's good. All good things, all good things. Still no tin bars. And hey, the transition to autumn. So seamless. So effortless. And then comes the autumn rains. Looks so nice. So we can get down in here and get some unique perspectives of life. Right, this right here, I could honestly just have this as like a background. Right, get rid of the UI around the edges and just have the village, raining, day in the life kind of thing. Maybe slow down time a lot more. Definitely could have this as a background. So peaceful, so humble. With the wholesome guitar music. Perfect. Oh, we're up to 56% now. Look at that, we are jamming. Must have had a fat harvest. So we told him, here's a metric butt ton of food. So now you have to join us. Become one. Mwahaha. And, oh, we are out of spare rooms. So let's get building to some spare houses. Hey! We did it! The Desert Dweller faction has joined us. I was really hoping that would get going on this episode. And it did. It did. Alright, let's get some more people living down and around here, maybe? Alright, that's a good little spot right there. Little lakeside villas. Don't want to live by the cesspit. Oh, here, let's be the cool kids that live up by the lake. We can see down on the village, right? I feel down here needs to have more of these huts. Put in a few huts. Maybe there. And like there. Get some extra houses going. Start kind of like a little second mini community over here. But yes, then we'll have plenty of places for people to live. That shan't be a problem. But now, let's pause it and head over to Tablelands. Let's see how we're doing over here. Hey, y'all. How are we doing? Alright, I see we got some road construction that needs doing. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Interesting way to do things, but to each their own, I guess. The big thing now is going to be producing copper from the mine, right? Okay, there's that. We'll get speed back up over here. See how they get moving on it. Ooh, we get something connected here. There we go. Get that connected to that outside piece. We got a little market area. So here we're going to, yep, prioritize copper. Good. Oh, right, so this was built. So our new little mini community is being built. Which is very interesting. Looks like they're starting to do more in and around here as well. Seeing some of the roads slowly developing. Connecting it all together. So once they get all that, so there's not really much we can do there until they get that going. So I think all in all, this was a pretty, pretty well-rounded experience. We got to see a lot of aspects of the game, right? Certain things as far as technologies that you need. There's definitely a tier system as far as what you can build and what you can't build. A lot of these things are connected. You need to make a Potter house. Hey, our region leveled up. Fantastic. But something like needing to make a pottery house, you can make pottery to then make a shrine to then fulfill religious needs of the people, stuff like that. So all those interconnections, that I love that. That makes me happy. because then you actually feel like each thing serves a greater purpose. It's not just very singular. That kind of does get tedious at times, where, oh, I need this one thing to make this one thing, and I need these one things to get these one things. And no, it's much larger, much grander, which is excellent. Definitely cannot wait until this game comes out in its full capacity. We can really dive in and, you know, get really nitpicky. Between now and then, I will definitely look back on how to do a lot of the things, you know, get in contact with any kind of, you know, frequently asked questions, guides, walkthrough stuff, anything that the developers have put out there, as well as, you know, figure things out on my own. I have some extra time here. But as far as this series, I thought this was going to be a nice, wholesome spot where we could just round it off. A good way of getting our feet wet a little bit more thoroughly compared to the last couple kind of preview plays I've done with this game. But we built ourselves a nice little community. I mean, look at it. It's wholesome. It's great. We've expanded down to the lake, got ourselves up into the hills mining, got a great little community here. We're working our way up, expanding on the second lake area. We've got 28 people right now, 16 vacancies, so we got plenty of room for more. We always have now at least more than a day's worth of food on hand. And we're just growing. We're growing. We're getting a little too big for our britches. We had to expand ourselves out to local faction alliances, to bring in outside resources so we can further ourselves even more. So all in all, this is great. I wholeheartedly endorse this game. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. When it does come out, definitely buy it and play it. Just play the shit out of it. Let me know. Winter. Wonderful. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know, as always. Smash the like button. Drop a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing, what you're looking forward to. You know, and highly recommend putting this game on your Steam wish list. And as always, guys, if you'd be so kind as to hit that subscribe button, definitely helps the channel out. And if you'd like to stay in the know, you can head over to Instagram, follow me at Bears and Beans Gaming. I follow all gamers back. And if you'd like to show additional support, head over to Patreon, Bears and Beans, or you can check the link in my description for my merch. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you. This has been an awesome experience getting to showcase this game in a little bit more thorough manner. I know we've kind of sped through some stuff, but it's because I wanted to get to some of the more advanced mechanics, or just kind of level up and see, you know, what all is available to us. This is much broader preview, but thank you all for joining me. You guys are a great community. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.